Hey, everybody. Welcome. Uh, if you're joining us, wherever you're joining us from, my name is Mark Bustamante. I am one of the co-founders of Affinity Consulting. And we just recently, well, probably within the last 6 months, launched our Lead Accelerator marketing platform. And so today we wanted to share with you, I've got one of our affiliates here who's in uh, southern Baja, Mexico, John Bowler, who I've known for many years, and John is again an affiliate with us, and he's actually marketing the platform as well. And it's funny, I hadn't spoken with John for many years, and then we crossed paths again, and it turned out that he was involved in a similar venture, and we invited him to come on board with us because of some integrations and some things that we were doing to help build out the platform, if you will. And he agreed. So, John, I wanted you to go ahead and talk a little bit about some of I know that this, again, you were marketing this platform or something similar to this previously, and some of the benefits and why you chose to market this particular platform. So,
All right. So yeah, I mean, I've used various CRMs and SaaS platforms, um, but once I came across the Affinity product, I was very impressed. It's very, very helpful, and so I use that for my website and my business. It for my business is Sure-Footed Solutions LLC. And my website is surefootedsolutions.com. So if anybody goes to that website, the page there it is developed and was done um, by the Affinity SaaS product. So uh, the Affinity platform, it's a software as a service, or people refer to that as SaaS, um, platform that offers a variety of features to help businesses manage their sales and marketing. And the probably the most helpful feature to me starting out is the CRM and pipeline management. And what that does is it centralizes marketing efforts in one place to streamline campaign management. Then there's also landing pages and funnels. You can create landing pages and funnels to collect and nurture leads, and that's what I've done with my website. You can also build communities. It has a feature that allows users to connect, share, and participate. And it includes user profiles, personalized domains, and a group feature for organizing discussions. Another great feature is campaign analytics. Uh, Using that, you can analyze the performance of cold outreach email campaigns, including the number of emails delivered, opened, and more. So you can do a lot of analysis on how your campaigns are doing. And then, of course, as I mentioned, the website builder. You can create multiple websites using a drag and drop interface. And then also automation. Uh, it's an all-in-one solution that integrates customer relationship management and marketing automation. So I guess that's kind of a summary of what I like about the platform.
sure. And one thing I will say is that it does have a incredible amount of features, and not everybody, what we do is we try to fit the features to the client in terms of what they're going to use and how they're going to use it. But absolutely, I agree. The CRM, one of the things that we've seen in the marketplace, and we talk with small businesses, and actually, in working with in sales roles with companies that have CRMs, is the lack of, let me turn this light down just a little bit here, is the lack of of completeness, if you will, the system's being set up. They only use like a small portion of the system and perhaps just for tracking conversations with contacts, but none of the automations, if you will, in terms of lead nurturing and follow up is ever in any of the organizations I've been with. They very rarely do they use those pieces of the system. And a lot of times, I think it has to do with simply the challenge in terms of, how do you set that up? What messages do you send out? How do you set up a A2P approved number
Right.
to do, SMS messaging. So there's a lot of technical stuff that can go on, that has to go on in the background, and not a lot, but some technical stuff that has to happen in the background in order for the system to be set up. And one of the things that we do, and as far as John working with clients and stuff like that, what we deliver for that client is we try to, as much as possible. Obviously, there's going to be depending on the client and what their business is, but we try to deliver a complete system for them. So a lot of times that has to do with understanding that client's business and their workflow so that we can customize whatever we need to. In most cases, when you're talking, the home services industry, there's a normal workflow, if you will. And obviously from a lead nurture and capture standpoint, there's a basic way to do that. So
Right.
again, a lot of that's plug and play. And a lot of times the customization is just adding in that business's name and then making a few tweaks here and there. So again, the goal is to deliver a plug and play system. And if they have lead generation through, Facebook or Google or whatever, the cool thing is we can plug that right into the system so we can connect up whatever automation it is or whatever lead generation it is. And if they don't have lead generation, we have, our 3-click Facebook ad system that's integrated right into our platform that really with just 3 clicks of a button, you can start generating leads with ad templates that are proven ad templates that are AI optimized. And we help you with, any further optimization because obviously, everything requires a little bit of tweak. And, but we work with you to get those campaigns dialed in. So just
Yeah,
a
and
lot
I
of,
really like your support. So the support system that you have is great. So any new small businesses coming on board, can really find excellent support in how you help them set it up and all that.
well, that's a key. I think that when we look at the struggles and the barriers that companies have with getting in, utilizing a CRM is that's when we used Zoho, we had to pay. I mean, it was a nightmare and we had to pay a substantial amount to have somebody come in and teach us how to set it up. It was ridiculous. And I
Right.
know some of the other CRMs out there, and we never completed the project. So, and then the other, HubSpot,
Right.
they give you very, very basic, very minimal. But then once if you really start to use it, if you really want to use the complete system, I mean, it's expensive and the learning curve is huge. So again, like John said, one of the benefits is we're going to work with you to get everything set up, get it launched. There's no additional setup cost for that. Another thing I wanted to mention, John, was the phone app. It's pretty
Yes.
awesome.
Yeah.
I mean, it's
I
very,
like that.
if you're a private contractor, if you're a contractor and you're on the road, the app itself is just, or anybody if you're out on the road and you're getting leads, I mean, it's so easy. You can scan business cards right into the phone app and plug them right into a pipeline,
Yes. Yes.
you
Right.
know?
Very good.
So, yeah. So if you're at a meeting, you meet somebody, you're out in the field, and you just, with the phone app, just scan their business card, plug them right into a campaign or nurture campaign that says, "Hey, it was a pleasure meeting you." It's just amazing what you can do with the system. And I think a lot of times with businesses, they buy leads or they're getting leads, and the reason that they're not closing higher percentage of them is because of they don't have that automation in place to nurture,
Yes.
those leads and bring them to that place where they can close. So
Yeah, and one feature I haven't used yet is the 3-click Facebook ad implementation. So tell us about that.
yeah, so I mean, we have a full if you're a small business and you want to run Facebook ads and you want to get rid of a lot of times there's management fees that are involved with that. You have to pay a company $1,000 a month, as an example, plus your ad spend, right? So that's a huge barrier for a lot of companies.
Right.
And we don't with this system, there is no management fee. So that $1,000 a month that you would spend for somebody to manage those ads, you can use that to run your ads, right? Of course, there's a cost for that system. It's all inclusive, but anyway, you can take that $1,000 management fee and just run ads with it. I mean, so
Right.
that's
Yeah.
that's awesome. And not on top of that, you're going to have access to a directory again of ads that have been ran in markets. We know that they produce results. They've been AI optimized, the images, the text, everything about the ad has been optimized. So it's really just a matter of launching the ad again with 3 clicks and then letting that ad run. And you can run anywhere from $10 a day to whatever you want.
Yeah.
So the beauty is you get to control that. You pick the ad. Obviously, we'll help you if you need help with that. And then you decide what your daily ad spend is going to be. You decide when you're going to run it, when you're not going to run it. And of course, again, we'll consult you on any questions that you have with that. And there's no additional charge for that. So it's a great way for businesses to generate leads. And then on top of that, now you've got these leads going into the platform, into these pipelines. They're being nurtured, they're being contacted, and it just eliminates the possibility of any leads falling through the cracks and you closing, more deals at the end of the month.
Yeah. Yeah.
So
Very good.
very awesome, very awesome. So yeah, so that's what we got for you today. And John, any final thoughts or anything?
Uh, I say
Yeah,
just
what's your website again? What's
surefootedSolutions.com.
all right? So if you're a small business owner and you're looking for a way to manage your leads, you're looking for a way to generate leads for your small business in your local market, we have a platform that can help you to do that. We'd love to have an opportunity to demo that for you, give you a live demo, show you what that looks like. Unfortunately, we can't do that per se here because we can't show people's personal information, but we have a demo that we can. And I think, John, is there a recorded demo on your website?
Yes.
Okay, so there is a recorded demo. It's a short, I think it's like 5 minutes long or whatever. But if you want to really get into the nitty gritty and see how this can work for your particular business and have a conversation, John's go to your
So,
surefootedSolutions.com
right. Right.
and there's a short demo on there, and then you can request. There's a calendar on there, I believe, right?
Yes.
Somebody can schedule a demo, and then we'll jump on there myself and John will jump on there and we'll just show you how it works and what it can do for you. And if you're interested, great. At least you have the information to take into consideration. So that's
Yes.
what we have for you. Awesome. All right,
All
John.
right.
Well, appreciate you joining us today. And again, if anybody's interested, surefootedsolutions.com. And you guys have an awesome rest of your day. And John, I'll be talking to you soon.
All right. Thank you much.
All right, take care.